Hey yogis, my name is Jess. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a quick tutorial on how to access your splits. This is something that I get asked a lot by my students is what are stretches that I can do so that I can do the splits. So I put together a really quick, easy sequence that you can do every single day to help you get there. You will need 2 blocks. These are going to be super helpful in helping you access this pose. If you don't have blocks at home, then I just recommend getting something that's in similar shape. So maybe like a box, a book, just something that can kind of hold you up and you can use as support. So take a minute to grab those. And I do want to start off just by saying you do not have to be flexible to do this sequence. The intention behind it is to get you flexible. So we all have to start somewhere. Keep an open mind and be patient with yourself. It took me 3 months to be able to access my splits, and I did so by practicing these stretches every day. So that being said, we're just gonna get started in a quick downward facing dog. So you wanna plant your hands firmly on your mat underneath your shoulders, curl your toes under, just lift your hips up high, and just bend into one knee and then the other. This is just to kind of warm up the hamstrings a little bit here. You want your feet hips distance apart. So just bending into the right knee, then bending into the left knee. Good, now from here, find stillness with the legs. As you inhale, lift the right leg up, and then as you exhale, just bring it all the way through. Come to a low lunge, and we're gonna drop the left knee down and untuck the toes, and bring your hands up to your right knee. So this is a low lunge, and we are accessing or really trying to open up our front left hip flexor in this pose. So our splits is a combination of flexibility with our 3 main areas in the body: the hamstrings, the hip flexors, and the quads. So we are going to work through stretching those out today. So really just breathe through this. You should really shift the weight forward as much as you can. You can always put a towel underneath your left knee if you need to. Make sure this right knee is stacked directly over your right ankle. And then from here, as you exhale, you're just gonna shift the weight back so that your left hip is over the left knee, and you're gonna flex into your right foot, and this is called half splits. So notice my right foot is active. You should feel this in that right hamstring. We're working to open it up. Notice that my shoulders are peeled back. You really wanna reach your chin towards your shin here. That's going to help you straighten into your spine rather than hunching over. So we're just gonna do a little hamstring flow with those 2 poses. As you inhale, you're gonna shift your weight forward. And then as you exhale, you're gonna walk the weight back, half splits, flex into that right foot. 2 more times, inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, shift it back, half splits. Good, 1 more time, yogis. Inhale, shift the weight forward. And exhale, half splits. Let's hold here for 1 full breath. Inhale in. And exhale, really reach your chin to your shin. So good, yogis. From here, let's walk the weight forward. Let's curl the toes under to lift the left leg, and then step the left foot up and land in a pyramid pose. So you align your heels up on the mat. Left foot is at a slight 45-degree angle. You should feel this in that right hamstring really screaming at you. You wanna pull this right hip back and the left hip forward, keeping them square. If you need to use your blocks or whatever props you have, you can bring them underneath your hands to help you elongate your spine and be able to keep this right leg straight. So breathe into this again, reaching the chin to the shin here. Try not to bend into this front knee. I would rather you use props to hold you up and give you more space so you can keep it straight. So let's take a little inhale, halfway lift flat back. And then an exhale, forward fold. Pull deeper into it if you can. Good, yogis. From here, just bend into that right knee and then step the left foot back into that low lunge. Now we're gonna drop down onto the left knee. We're gonna do a quad stretch here. This is pretty challenging because our quad muscles are often tight. You're gonna sweep your right arm back and you're gonna grab for the outside of that left foot. And you should really feel this in that left quad. If this isn't accessible to you, you can take this prop, this block, or whatever you have at home, put it underneath your left hand, and that will give you the space to be able to reach for that back foot. Be patient with yourself, and really peel the right shoulder open and look up towards the ceiling. Kind of finding a little spinal twist here as well. Good. From here, let's release that left foot down to the mat. We're going to curl the left toes under, lift the left leg, sweep the right leg up and back, down dog. Take a moment, one breath in your down dog. Inhale in, exhale out. And we're gonna do the other side. So inhale, the left leg lifts, and then as you exhale, you bring it all the way through, find that low lunge. And we're gonna drop down into that crescent lunge once more. So right knee is on the mat this time, come up, hands come to the top of the left knee. And make sure this left knee, again, is directly underneath that left ankle, or over the left ankle. So really press your weight forward as much as possible. You should really feel that right front hip flexor opening. Really important to be able to access your splits, is to have those hip flexors open. We constrict them a lot by sitting all day, so it's important to stretch them out. From here, we're gonna find that half split. So you're just gonna shift your weight back, flex into your left foot, hands come to either side of the left leg, peel the left hip back as much as possible. You can use the blocks here again if you need to give you more space if this is really hurting you. Just meet yourself where you are, and props are your best friend. If you are a yogi or you wanna get into yoga and you don't have blocks, I highly recommend getting some. So really breathe here. Again, reaching that chin to the shin, peeling those shoulders back, try to keep that back nice and straight. And then we're gonna do that little hamstring flow. So as you inhale, you shift the weight forward, low lunge. As you exhale, you shift it back, half splits. Ride the breath, again, inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift it back, half splits. One more time, inhale, shift forward. And exhale, half splits. One full breath here, inhale. And exhale, maybe you pull deeper. Inhale, shift the weight forward, curl the right toes under to activate the right knee off the mat, and then step that right foot up to that slight 45, finding that pyramid pose. Remember, you can use the blocks here for added space. A lot of people need this, especially if you're new to the practice. So just really meet yourself where you are at on your mat today. I'm gonna keep my hands on my mat. So you wanna line your heels up here. Your right foot should be at a slight 45-degree angle. You wanna peel this left hip back and right hip forward. That will intensify the stretch along your left hamstring. So you should really feel this one. I know I do. It is really great for the hamstrings. So just breathe into it. Again, try to keep that left leg straight and try to keep your back nice and flat. As you inhale, let's come to a halfway lift. As you exhale, let's release, forward fold. Good, from here, we're gonna bend back into that left leg and step the right foot back, low lunge, drop down onto the back right knee. We're gonna find that quad stretch. So sweep your right arm back this time, left arm, not right. Grab for that right foot, outside of it, and notice how I'm rolling under the knife edge with my front left foot a little bit just to give me a little more space here. Then you're gonna peel your left shoulder open, you're gonna look up to the ceiling. Remember, you can use that block or that prop underneath this right supporting hand if you need to give you more space to be able to reach for that foot. But this one's pretty intense. It took me a while to be able to access it, especially comfortably, so be patient with yourself. Really breathe through the discomfort. You will break through it one day. One more inhale, and last exhale. Good, let's release that right foot down to the mat. Plant both hands on the mat, curl the right toes under, sweep the left foot back, downward facing dog. Good, yogis, we're gonna actually do the splits now. So inhale, sweep the right leg up, and then as you exhale, let's come down into that low lunge. I'm gonna teach you how to access it. Now is when you wanna grab your props. You're gonna place them on either side of you, and I want you to start by coming into that half splits that we were in earlier. The best way, and you can place your hands on the blocks right now, so they should be like directly underneath your shoulders. I have mine on my lower setting, but it's up to you. However, depending on your flexibility, you can put them on a higher setting. So from here, you're gonna curl your back toes under, and you're just going to walk your left foot back and allow your right foot to slide forward. Okay, untuck your back toes. Your right foot should be flexed and active. Notice I'm not all the way in the stretch, that's okay. And maybe you're all the way up here. That's okay. Use your blocks. That's when you can put them on your higher setting. You want to try to keep your shoulders over your hips at all times. So this is one layer that you can do. If you're a little bit more flexible already, you can put them on a lower setting and maybe be a little bit lower. And we're gonna hold here for at least 5 breaths. So on your inhale, I want you to flex into your glute muscles, and then as you exhale, just relax them. And you should feel yourself sink deeper into the stretch. Notice how I sunk deeper there. We're gonna do that 4 more times. So inhale, flex into the quads and the glutes. Exhale, relax. Good, you guys. Again, inhale, flex, and exhale, release. Last time, or 2 more times, inhale, flex, exhale, release. Inhale, flex, and exhale, release. Good, yogis. Again, try to keep your shoulders above your hips. The blocks will help with doing this. You don't want to fall forward because that's kind of cheating the pose a little bit here. So good, from here, you can walk your blocks forward a little bit. Actually, keep them where they are. And then you're just gonna come up onto your left knee and slide your right foot back. Now you're in your half splits, okay? So let's just do that on the other side now. And remember to take whatever layer is in your practice. When I first started doing this, I started on the highest setting. I did not have my flexibility in my hamstrings, quads, and front hip flexors to do the splits. So don't be discouraged. Just be proud that you are starting your journey right now. So we're gonna start in that low lunge position. Grab your blocks again. Then as you exhale, you're just gonna flex yourself. I'm gonna scoot up a little bit. You're gonna shift the weight back into that half splits. This time we're gonna curl the right toes under, and we're just going to walk. You can kind of shimmy that right foot back and allow the left foot to slide forward. So this side's not as flexible for me. You'll notice one side of your body is not as flexible as the other. That's normal. So from here, again, bring those blocks underneath the shoulders so that your shoulders are directly over your hips, okay? Try to keep that core pulled up and in as well. Forgot to mention that on side 1. Keep the left foot flexed. As you inhale, you're going to flex into those glutes and quads, and then as you exhale, relax the muscles. Feel yourself drop a little deeper there. Again, inhale, flex the muscles in the legs. Exhale, relax. 3 more times. Inhale, flex. Exhale, relax. 2 more. Inhale, flex. And exhale, relax. Last one. Inhale, flex. Exhale, relax. Good. I like to hold my side that is less flexible a little bit longer just to kind of try to even it out. So you can definitely do that. You can hold here as long as it feels comfortable for you. And the more you do it, the faster it will come. So let's just shift our weight back, slide the left foot back, come back into that half splits. And now we are done. So that is a really quick flow that you can do at home. I like to do it every single day, or I did do it every single day to access my splits, but you can do it whenever is convenient for you. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you access the splits that you are hoping to. Remember that it takes time to become flexible, and all that matters is you keep showing up. So if you liked this video, if you want more tutorials, let me know. You can comment or subscribe to my channel. Thanks guys, have a good one.